Guys and gals and non-binary pals, welcome to another episode of Overdrive Unlimited. My name is Eric Powers. We are coming at you from Anchorage, Alaska. Sitting next to me in the booth is none other than the man, the myth, the legend, and once again, the man, TW.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Buffalo Wild Wings Anchorage. Now, you're asking yourselves why we're outside in Alaska. Keep in mind, it's not quite that cold yet here, and everybody will be just fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, this is something I'm very excited to see. Last week, as you no doubt remember, a mysterious masked wrestler made his way into what we thought was going to be a triple threat match for Overdrive Unlimited's new YouTube title. And instead, he made it a fatal four-way and won that fatal four-way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Internet Television Championship.
As you were saying, this masked wrestler got himself into that triple threat, turned it into a fatal four-way, won, and today, as is per the name of the game with a television title, is having to defend it here on our regular Wednesday show.
And speaking backstage with Andy Ventura before the show, they have decided that given his performance in this past Sunday's Battle Royal on the Ring Royalty pre-show, that Kristof Kalibur will be the performer with a chance to wrest that title from the masked wrestler's grasp.
That's right, Kristof Kalibur being the final member of the Overdrive Unlimited roster to be eliminated. Of course, eliminated by the Golden God, Johnny Mercury, who resides on Power Slam. So Kristof Kalibur given the distinct opportunity to get himself a title here, if he can wrestle it, as you said, from the hands of this masked wrestler. Now, I've been speaking with Andy, trying to get a contract written up with this man, this masked man. He keeps sort of avoiding me, and Andy keeps sort of saying it's fine, we've got it under control. So I'm not entirely sure what Andy Ventura has got up their sleeve. Regarding this masked wrestler, if they know who this is, if they're protecting him, or if they just simply want to, as the general manager, kind of keep everything kind of close to the chest on their end. Not sure, but I'm going to go ahead and trust their judgment here with allowing this masked wrestler to continue to perform here and hold this title with or without a contract, because they're handling that end. So I'm not 100% sure on that.
I understand what their willingness to let it ride, but the idea of someone holding a Power Overdrive title who could walk at any moment is a little disconcerting. But I've placed great faith in them before, and I'm going to trust them now.
It would seem that Andy Ventura has some reason to trust them, so I'm gonna let it go for now.
Introducing the challenger from London, England, weighing in at 210 pounds, Christopher Caleb R.
Christopher Kalibur,
Introducing
a
the
strong
champion
competitor.
from Limbo, weighing in at 176 pounds, he is the Internet Television Champion.
Let's see if he's quite strong enough to make heads or tails of this masked wrestler. Very quick up that ladder, multiple times in that ladder match last week.
And very, going up and down that ladder, taking his opponent who made it to the top off immediately, twice with big superplexes off the top of that ladder.
And there he is presenting his title.
Now, last week we saw Kristof, just wrenching that arm. We saw Kristof in another title match, not a title match, but against another champion last week. He took on Scraps, and Scraps made a very quick work of him. But then he proved himself in that battle royal, so has again been given this championship opportunity. Excellent takedown there. I wonder how that arm's doing after the masked wrestler wrenched on it for so long. Big old boots to the chest there in the corner. Oh, masked wrestler goes for a pin, but immediately gets kicked out. Nope. Going for a bit of a gator roll there. Goes for a kick. Escapes a kick of his own. Do a reverse DDT. And up into a chin lock. Scoop, sit out, slam. Now working the arm and neck here with a regulation arm lock. Kristof eventually fighting his way out. Now throwing the masked wrestler to the corner, goes for attack there. Nobody home. Ooh. Yeah, the masked wrestler throwing Kristof out into the outer area, going to... Oh! First looked like he was going for the stairs, throwing him over towards the Spanish announce table. Huge short arm tackle from Kristof, who hops back into the ring. Ref at a count of 6. The masked wrestler having trouble getting back up to his feet. Of course, if he doesn't get back in, it's a disqualification, but he cannot lose the title on a disqualification. Big leg drop from behind. Pop-up throws Kristof into the ropes. Look as though he was busted open on those ropes there. Big tackle from the masked wrestler. Once again, going to work on the elbow, the arm. And fighting his way out now.
Beg my pardon there. We're into a pin here. I apologize. I had an errand to run downstairs. And there we go. Boot to the knees, a little separation there for Kalibur. Oh my!
Big
Look at that
backbreaker from Kalibur.
with a tilt-a-whirl thrown in. You picked up a little more from Johnny Mercury than an elimination in a battle royal.
Going for a big top rope fist. Drop kick.
A drop kick there.
And a chest stomp.
Oh, with the masked wrestler, roll away. Goes for waist control, but can't get it. Kalibur firing back with a vengeance now.
Right onto the knee. A GTS there.
And
kicks out at 2.
2 count. Thought we might see a 3 there.
It did look as though they were going for a third, potentially an upset here. Oh, into a crucifix pin.
And Kristof Kalibur now has that YouTube title.
An incredible display here. Kristof Kalibur, a man who was put down by scraps in a matter of seconds, comes back, proving himself to be championship material.
Well, some sportsmanship there between competitors, something you like to see here at Power Overdrive Wrestling.
Excellent display there. Excellent, excellent. All right. Congratulations to Kristof Kalibur on getting that title. A well-earned, well-deserved shot. Once again, congratulations. And we do love to see a nice, friendly handshake, of course, of course.
A well-fought victory there, and well, a bit, as you said, a bit of an upset here, but not an upset that I'm sad to see. I'll admit it. Quite a performance.
Up next, we have a one-on-one between Morgana and Ayeon Lee. These two women, or rather, these two tag teams, have been going at it for a couple weeks now. Morgana getting a pin over Ayeon Lee, preventing Toxicity from making their way into the Lion's Den title match at Ring Royalty last week. Ayeon Lee looking to potentially get a little revenge, prove that she does have what it takes to put Morgana down for the 1-2-3 tonight.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Sinister and representing the bad girl from Sin City, One.
got? Are we good? Are we good? And then am I getting hurt right?
And her opponent, accompanied by Sinister, Fox, and from London, England, Ayeon.
Ayeon Lee looking to get a bit of revenge here today. With both of these competitors having their tag team partner at ringside, any amount of chaos could explode.
Well, of course, Hell's Bells, unable to capture gold this past Sunday, and Toxicity kept out of that match by Hell's Bells. I think there's a lot of bad blood on the line here. These two teams have collided again and again since they've been drafted to Overdrive Unlimited. I'm very excited to see what Morgana and Ayeon can do.
Oh, right into a Frankensteiner.
Quick start there, but Ayeon Lee not taking it lying down.
Morgana sends Ayeon to the ropes. Big arm drag slam. And a snap suplex into a cover.
There. But out of one.
Right into the POW special.
Nasty neck crank. Ayeon Lee dodges the boot. Rights herself. A huge drop kick there. On drag from Morgana. Makes a little separation. Gives her a moment to breathe.
And she spilling Morgana out into the outside of the ring, helped up by Sister Death out there.
And yet another cover out at one.
Alien Lee, that's a good chant. I don't hate that. Kamana, Morgana, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Once again, that disrespectful half cover. Ayeon out. Oh, and Morgana goes for that spinning heel kick, but Ayeon Lee catches.
Big drop kick. And the cover. Just the one count. Oh, roll up.
A roll through. Oh, only two. Morgana transfers into a bridge there. Ayeon Lee powers out. Look at this.
At the ref staying in place, knowing that these could transfer from pin attempt to pin attempt.
Excellent.
Big arm drag into a chest kick. I believe that Ayeon just used one of Morgana's moves against her. That was a gory neck breaker.
Well, what's a little disrespect between competitors here? And into that half cover one more time.
Another disrespectful cover. Morgana throwing a big elbow into the back.
Oh, but goes for the headbutt and gets hit in the face with an elbow instead.
Oh. Yep. And Lee hitting a seesaw there.
And the standing moonsault into the cover. Shooting star. Oh, come on now.
Yep, Sister Death distracting the referee by removing the turnbuckle. The ref turning his back just long enough for the pin attempt to be broken up. Oh, goes for him.
Up and over now. Sister Death throws a chair in the ring. Most likely, Ayeon Lee taking a moment to breathe after Morgana gets tossed out. But decides she's not going to wait the count. Instead, climbs out after her foe. Both of them back in the ring now.
That chair's been placed into the ring, and we know that Sister Death has been a little adept at distracting the ref. It would not surprise me if he doesn't get that chair out. We are not going to need a chair today for Morgana to get another win over Ayeon Lee.
A big spinning heel kick that did her in. We've seen that win matches before, and here it is tonight. This afternoon.
Does not surprise me at all. Those incredibly thick tree trunks of legs that Morgana has going up against the chest of anyone, enough to knock the air out of you, preventing you from kicking out.
Throw the horrible spiked boots that Morgana wears on top of it, and everything is made for you to get your chest caved in.
Up next, we got a little bit of a grudge match, it would appear, going on backstage. Seems that Ricardo Minor, little perturbed after this last weekend at Ring Royalty being disqualified, or being eliminated, rather, from the battle royal by that guy. These two have been having words.
It looks like words have become fists now. We're showing off that strength there.
Showing off the strength for literally no one, other than our perceived camera crew that's back there with them shooting.
Well, you never know when there's a camera crew.
Yep, just
backstage.
Mostly just giving Guy the business, or giving Guy rather, that guy, not Guy. Of course, pay no attention to one Mr. John Cena being interviewed in the background. Of course, we seem to be sharing an auditorium with Raw, as it would appear.
You know, the Buffalo Wild Wings is the best place to broadcast in Anchorage. They must have just double booked. Ricardo Minor just absolutely devastating that guy here.
Just decimating that guy, really.
Throwing him into walls, around the hallway. Very angry.
Blood Red Rage, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it. Oh, and there he goes. One. Mr. John Cena running off. Or perhaps we just can't see him.
I think that perhaps they saw our camera crew and realized that you know, they're encroaching.
I think at this point we are encroaching on their space. They have their own half of the Buffalo Wild Wings that Ricardo has decided that he is going to use to just absolutely destroy that guy. Taking the chair to him now. Oh, God. And now posing over the nearly lifeless body of that guy. Trying to come back, but Ricardo having none of it. Ricardo
really letting him get anywhere.
Really the upper hand here.
And that's it. Ricardo Menor's left that guy in a pile backstage.
He's, Ooh. I don't know if anything's been settled here, but in Ricardo's mind, perhaps, he's made a point. It wouldn't surprise me if we see those two coming up in the ring very soon in the next week or so. I don't think Ricardo's done with that guy. We've got one La Pesadilla versus the Infernal One coming up. A couple of competitors that we haven't been able to see a whole lot of in the last couple of weeks, what with the ring royalty matches going on. A couple of fantastic in-ring wrestlers, though. Figured we'd give them both an opportunity to show off their skills, get back in the limelight a little bit. Oh! Of course, the Infernal One trying to make his way into the ring, being cut off by Leo Craven, who he has been feuding with for the last few weeks. Those two, a lot of bad blood going on there. Hopefully the Infernal One is ready to continue his match, though. We will see if he's able to overcome that big blow to the head from those metal stairs in this match now, up against La Pesadilla.
Well, Pesadilla has been given a bit of an advantage here, but the Infernal One comes out swinging for the fences. I think he knows it's in his best interest to end this match as quickly as he can, given that brutal attack. Moments to go.
Going for the big moves. Backbreaker, laying the knee into the neck of a Pesadilla.
Slamming La Pesadilla's face into the turnbuckle here. And going for that early cover.
Only one.
Well, Pesadilla wiggles out of whatever it was the Infernal One had in mind. Goes for the crossbody, but he gets knocked away.
Big snapmare to the Infernal One, though. Grabs him by the horns. Regrets that headbutt, though, against those horns.
Gives new meaning to the word phrase, take life by the horns.
Chinlock from the Infernal One.
Well, Pesadilla maybe fading a little here. The Infernal One grows tired of the...
Whoop! A little bit of a reversal into a sunset flip.
Roll through.
Oh, Infernal One now. And the 3 count on the reversal there from La Pesadilla.
A shock there. The surprise sunset flip roll through. Infernal One must still have been a little stunned from that head wound.
Usually these sorts of roll through pin exchanges don't usually end in a match ending, but sometimes with them going back and forth like that, it can be exhausting using every muscle fiber in your body to roll through, to move your opponent around, and taken that he might be dealing with a concussion after getting hit against the steps like that. Not surprising that the match was able to end with a bit of a...
Congratulations to the Nightmare on his victory now.
Of a pin combination like that. Of course, yes, congratulations to Pesadilla. First match in a while, coming out strong, getting that win against the Infernal One.
I've seen La Pesadilla since the earliest rounds of Ring Royalty and his early loss, but good to see a familiar face.
Absolutely great to see him back in the ring. Something tells me that in the coming week or so, we will be seeing the Infernal One trying to get his revenge on Leo Craven.
I would not be surprised.
With that run in. Got a tag team match for you guys coming up now. A couple of new formed tag teams coming forward. We've got Vala Rose teaming up with Rissa Page.
As the Lions Den tag division sort of makes itself known here on Overdrive Unlimited, we've found that several of our women's competitors have decided to form tag teams. Another title to get their hands on, and the one that intrigues me the most is perhaps one here tonight. A bit of an odd couple, if you will. Two wrestlers that have been at odds since day one. Florence Thunder and Cherry Blossom. Florence, of course, the inaugural Cosmic Division champion, lost her title to Cherry Blossom, who in turn has since lost that title as well. But these two have decided that perhaps throwing their lot in together might give them more opportunity than going to chase Evocative and her Mistress of the Cosmos title.
Introducing first, from out of this world, Valiant Rose.
Always happy to see pyrotechnics being used on someone other than Johnny Mercury. Seems to be a nice addition to Vala's entrance there.
Well, I've done my best to keep Johnny's
And her partner,
showboating under control.
New Jersey's Rissa-Eight.
I haven't necessarily performed as well as I'd like, but
I'm not sure that there is much controlling that showboating. However, he had an impressive win this last weekend at Ring Royalty in that Battle Royal, so perhaps his showboating is founded.
well, I seem to recall you having disparaging words to say about Johnny
Of course.
for our main event. Now, I did too, I will admit.
He of course did show himself. He proved himself, proved me wrong, in saying that all he's good at is throwing chairs into rings and counting the lights.
We'll see,
By having a fantastic win.
we'll see
Of course,
going
the
forward.
last person he eliminated, Kristof Kalibur, now the YouTube champion here at Overdrive Unlimited. So there is something to be said for the man who can eliminate the future champion.
Fair enough, fair enough. There's one half of their opponents.
And their opponents. First, from Knoxville, Tennessee, Florence Thunder.
Florence, of course, a day one competitor here at Power Overdrive Wrestling. She's never been one to back down from a fight. A fight is what she's going to get this afternoon, as she and her partner take on Vala Rose and Rissa Page.
It could be argued, I believe, that the Florence Thunder is the toughest woman at Power Overdrive Wrestling.
It's entirely possible.
Her partner from Charleston.
Ah, yeah, Blood Red Rage. You like the Iron Man coloration of Florence's outfit? Yeah, she does too. It's a very, very strong color palette. You'll if you stick around for a few more matches, you'll see another Marvel-themed hero wrestling tonight.
Very true, very true. He does get to make his appearance every now and then, doesn't he? Now, speaking of Scraps O'Leary, who we will see later on this afternoon, this tag team between Florence and Cherry sort of reminds me, if you will, of those interesting days when Scraps O'Leary and Johnny Mercury made themselves a short-lived tag team. Two rivals who've fought back and forth, deciding they're better together. We'll see if this one ends up better than Scraps and Johnny, lasting more than a month.
Absolutely, not a dissimilar pairing.
Vala there, pushing Florence back to the corner, all the way to the 5 count of the referee. Showing off her strength the second time.
As I said, Florence Thunder, perhaps the toughest woman at Power Overdrive Wrestling. Vala Rose, possibly the strongest.
It is quite likely. There it is, one more time. Referee having to get involved once more.
Again, once he goes to the ropes, the ref will give him a 5 count to get off, and then if they neglect to let go, he's not going to disqualify them off of that if he doesn't have to, but he will separate the two.
Florence looking for a gut wrench there. Vala Rose able to work her way out. The woman seeming to be able to gain the upper hand here in the early goings.
Big scoop and a slam.
And here comes Cherry Blossom, the little sister of the Ministry. I'd be intrigued to know Father
back
Ron.
body drop from Cherry there.
I'd be intrigued to know Father Ron's thoughts on Cherry's tag team partner. Ooh, nasty headbutt there. Following in the good father's footsteps. And Vala tags in her partner Rissa Page for the first time.
Cherry fighting her way out of the front face lock, taking Rissa to the corner.
Uh-oh, tag team over here.
A tandem move here with Florence. Big hip toss.
Though the tandem maneuver was simple, it is interesting to see the two on the same page so quickly. Well done there.
Rissa fighting her way out of the scissor headlock there.
Oh, and a drop kick in the corner there.
Jawbreaker from Florence.
And we're right back into the corner. Could be looking for another tag here, and there it is.
They are, and once again, a tandem move between these two. Big back body drop.
Cherry Blossom now has control.
Working over the arm and shoulder here of Rissa Page. The headbutt. And working her into, yep, good old Father Ron's neck crank. So,
you know, I've spoken disparaging things of the ministry before, and Father Ron in particular, but I cannot argue that he does not teach his followers quite well.
He is an excellent teacher. He knows how to use his words in powerful ways to influence those around him and to teach them the proper way of things.
Wouldn't quite put it that way, but you do you, Mr. Powers. There we are, another elbow there. Cherry a little discombobulated. This has got her in the wrong corner now.
Oh, and cover off of the drop kick in the corner. Not even a single count, though. Rissa Page looking to potentially take it home here, though.
Oh, but she's not going to get it out. That goes for the hammerlock there and meets a fist. Float over neck breaker from Cherry Blossom. Jawbreaker from Rissa Page sets up what could be a tag here. Indeed, here comes Vala Rose.
Blood Red Rach. Whoop, another big back body drop combo there off of these two. Blood Red Rach cheering for Cherry Bomb.
Bit of a...
Excellent little combination there into an arm drag. All for naught, though, as Cherry Blossom comes through with a brutal lariat, and once again into that neck crank.
Oh, now she's ready. We could see that.
Cherry Blossom looking for, yeah, here we go, into the Cherry Bomb.
Boom, there it is. One Cherry Bomb, into the cover. Here comes Florence. Maybe to stop Rissa, no. Vala kicking out at 2. Interesting, Rissa Page made no move to break up the pin. But neither did Florence to stop her.
Another big hip toss.
Oh. Rissa crawling towards her, or Vala crawling towards her corner, but it's not enough now. Florence stuffing up the arm.
Florence trying to dismantle that arm, potentially looking to hit the arm bar today.
Oh, but now Vala Rose back to her feet and she gets in Rissa Page.
Rissa Page with back body drop right onto the arm of Florence Thunder. Clothesline.
Clothesline combination
clothesline.
Here.
Ducks under one. Into a backbreaker off of the ropes.
Tilt-a-whirl there. A good way of adding momentum. Florence interrupting some sort of neck breaker, maybe.
Into a reverse power slam.
There it is.
The pickup. Here we go. Into the slam.
Into the rolling thunder there. And the cover. Here comes Vala. Here comes...
1, 2... Vala Rose attacking the referee, stopping the count. That was certainly a win that Florence had on her hands before the referee was knocked unconscious by the strongest woman in Power Overdrive Wrestling. Another inverted power slam. Florence not letting up, having her way with this match while the ref takes a dirt nap.
And unfortunately for Florence, any maneuver she might have used to end it would have gone unnoticed. And now Rissa Page has the upper hand. Rissa Page calculating here and teaming with Vala Rose. Knowing that Vala Rose holds wins over
and
both.
there it is, goes up into the cross armbar.
And Florence get an early tap.
Yep, there it is.
There it is. Vala Rose not to her feet fast enough to break up that armbar. Florence would be denied once, but she would not be denied twice. An excellent win from Florence Thunder and Cherry Blossom.
Yeah, now, we could have seen this go home a little earlier, as we saw Rissa Page preparing to try and take it home. But whatever move that she was trying to go for whenever she went into that wrist lock combination, stopped by Florence Thunder. And then, of course, just a few minutes later, made her tap with that cross armbar. It is an interesting look here, seeing these two in the ring celebrating together.
So worthy of note that Johnny Mercury and Scraps O'Leary, the first time they teamed together was for a title opportunity. They had no chance to build a rapport. They were thrown right into the fire. These two, perhaps doing it the smart way, working together from the beginning, building themselves up as a pair, learning each other's back and forth, much smarter than the former Twin Moon Connection Tag Team Champions. Speaking of, Scraps O'Leary is coming out next.
That he is. But with that, we are already on to our 6th match of the day. Man, today's show is going by fast. We are going to take a quick break here. We usually take it right about the 1 hour mark, and we are just a little before that. So we're going to take a quick break for just 5 minutes. We will be right back with more Overdrive Unlimited and some more amazing wrestling action. Be right back.
Sure again, didn't it? Doesn't look like it. That's all good. Mm-hmm. Also, fucking pork chop.
And we're back. TW, are you with me?
I am indeed.
Excellent, excellent. All right, let us continue on with the final two matches of today's episode of Overdrive Unlimited. First up, we're going to be having a non-title match between Bubba Trucker and Scraps O'Leary. Bubba, of course, someone who has held championship gold in the form of the Twin Moon Connection title, alongside Father Ron, and is therefore part of the Mjolnir division, throwing in his hat, or throwing in his his name into the hat today to try and take on the champion. At the very least, make a bit of a name for himself, and if he can get a win over him today.
He could have thrown in his hat as well, but I don't know that any of the ring crew would have wanted to take it out of the ring, given how bad it most likely smells.
Making his way to the ring from Jacksonville, Florida, weighing in at 238 pounds.
Bubba Trucker and O'Leary, both former tag team champions, both have held the Twin Moon Connection belts. And Bubba Trucker feels he may have what it takes to strike out on his own. Now, personally, I feel that Bubba is just here as part of one of Father Ron's plans, maybe fun up Scraps over a little bit for next week. See if Bubba Trucker tries to, I'm sorry, if Father Ron tries to take advantage of this match with Bubba Trucker, but we'll see. Keep in mind, there are only a few people right now on Overdrive Unlimited who can hold that Mjolnir Championship, Scraps being one of them, Father Ron and Bubba Trucker, 2 more. And I suppose that masked wrestler, if and when they sign their contract.
And his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 220 pounds, the world's undisputed champion, Travis
And there he is,
Champion.
the middlest brother of the crew, separated from his family. Here, he's on Overdrive Unlimited, while Ditto and Juice are on Power Slam. This past Monday on Power Slam, of course, Ditto and Juice successfully defended those Twin Moon Connection Tag Team Champions chips in a rematch from Sunday at Ring Royalty against Shark Party.
That they did, keeping championship gold on all over the family.
Now, as of late, Scraps O'Leary has been seen on house shows, POW house shows. We catch us occasionally on Sunday night. Sometimes we have a wild hair and put on a live show.
Yeah, Cincinnati Pride indeed. Blood Red Rage. You got Cincinnati Pride? Sorry to interrupt you there, TW.
No, quite all right, quite all right. Scraps has been seen making some interesting decisions as of late, is all I was about to get to. We'll see if those decisions continue today, or if Scraps is just a little more of a traditional fighting move.
That's right. Last week, on the house show, we saw him attack. Big back elbow from Bubba Trucker as Scraps comes in red hot.
Jawbreaker there. I think Trucker knows that Scraps likes to come fast. Oh! Pulling out the release suplex there. On a belly to back, Bubba Trucker giving Scraps a workout here in the early going. Nasty headbutt there. That blow looked a little low to me, but the ref just called nothing there in the ring. Scoop slam from O'Leary into the cover.
Finally onto the offensive. Barely a 1 count off the scoop slam.
So, though, that scoop slam's the first bit of offense Scraps landed, so a 1 count off of just a scoop slam's the other way that could be seen.
Inverted power slam into a backbreaker.
Looks like he's kept a few more things from Johnny Mercury than just a bad taste in his mouth. A backbreaker may be even one of them. A big right hand.
Gutbuster. Swinging gutbuster from the side there. This is the most offense I think we have ever seen from Bubba Trucker. Usually when they're in a tag team match, he usually lets Ron do most of the big moves, while Trucker is usually on the inside, mostly taking the heat from whoever they're facing. It's interesting seeing him actually getting so much offense in.
And then gut wrench up into the powerbomb position, and there it is, the sit out into the pin, but only a 1. Now I think we can say, but only a 1.
Knee lift from Trucker.
He's throttling Scraps O'Leary into a cover of his own.
On drag from Scraps. Running Bubba back into the ring post.
Putting a shoulder there. Oh, but Bubba Chucker gets a little push. Can't quite do anything with that little push, but a headlock there from behind. O'Leary taking his time here, dismantling Bubba Chucker. Piece by piece, tire by tire, if you will.
Oh, going for the neck crank there.
Once again, Father Ron teaches his disciples well.
The POW and Ministry special, as it were. Popularized by Father Ron. Often duplicated.
Oh, the Superman punch in his block.
Reverses the Superman punch into a side slam.
Bubba Chucker now maybe in full control of this match. Oh, he's waiting. He's waiting. What's he waiting for?
Waiting, lurking. Oh,
there
here comes Sister Abigail. The kiss on the forehead.
He rolls over into the cover. 1, 2.
Only a 2.
Only a 2. Oh. Imagine if that referee's hand hits the mat. We hear 3. And Bubba Chucker seats himself maybe for a title opportunity against Scraps O'Leary.
Could be the upset of the year, seeing Bubba Trucker strip the Mjolnir title from Scraps O'Leary.
Imagine Bubba Trucker's jubilation, but I'm also imagining Father Ron's fury if his disciple actually manages to pull off a win here.
If he were able to get the title opportunity before Ron, of course, yeah. Ron upset and with good reason, as he is the man who should be given the title opportunity, of course, as the leader and the most prominent, most powerful member of the ministry. All hail Father Ron. Excuse me.
In particular relationship with Father Ron as his quirks, but even you have to admit, beating a current champion has to put you at the front of the line for a title opportunity. Ministry or no, Bubba Trucker's victory would mean he would jump that line.
He would jump the line for sure, and Father Ron would not be happy about it. You
Here we are into the
for
cover
certain expect him to face the ire of the good Father.
Oh, and a 2.5 there from Bubba Trucker.
For the first time in a long time, we are seeing Scraps O'Leary having to dig himself out of a hole.
It's maybe a little bit of a chance for Bubba Trucker to shine, to show off. He does not get that much working under Father. There's
the Superman punch.
Brutal in the face. But Bubba Trucker punched in the face by a man that size, by Father Ron, kicks out at 2.5.
And sets up for the spear.
I'd be used to those.
Are we going to see it connect?
Gets to his feet, and there it is.
It's the spear. That's
Scraps
it,
rolls
ladies and
over.
gentlemen. The 1, the 2, and the 3.
The only person, of course, to have ever kicked out of that spear, Johnny Mercury. And that streak remains unbroken. Bubba Trucker had moments there where I thought he might pull off the upset of the century.
With that Sister Abigail, there was a near fall there. And then later getting 2.5 after that Tree of Woe.
imagine then if he just had the presence of mind to hook a hand under that leg to force Scraps to use a little bit more energy.
Here is your winner, Travis O'Lee.
Who knows? Who knows where we might be? Who knows what name might be coming out of the ring announcer's mouth in this moment? But for now, Scraps O'Leary remains the uncontested champion of Midgard. As he celebrates here with this Anchorage crowd.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, leads us up into our main event of the night. We've seen a little bit of heat building for these two ladies over the last few weeks. Diamond Firestone still on the warpath to defeat Zee-Rho-Eight. Even though Zee-Rho-Eight is no longer the Mistress of the Cosmos, no longer holds the Women's Cosmic Division Championship. That is not deterring Diamond in any way, shape, or form. She has still got her lasers focused on Zee-Rho-Eight and is ready to tear this robot apart bit by bit, piece by piece, and prove that just because she is a robot programmed specifically for winning wrestling matches, that flesh and bone cannot prevail. She's interrupted matches. It is possible that she is the reason that Zee-Rho-Eight lost the first time to Evocative in being distracted, which led to Evocative winning the steel cage match this last week at Ring Royalty. So I can imagine that Zee-Rho-Eight also not particularly happy about this if she has anger programmed into her motherboard.
It's also worth noting now that Diamond Firestone was the Overdrive Unlimited entrant in the Ring Royalty Finals this past Sunday, and though she did not win, she's still proven herself a very capable and fierce competitor. But the rivalry between these two goes back to before that tournament's ending, when Diamond felt that she would come out on top, and Zee-Rho-Eight still held that title belt. Now, whatever bad feeling passed between the two of them has not diminished here. And they've decided titles be damned. They're going to settle this once and for all, perhaps, in a knockdown, drag-out slugfest here on Overdrive Unlimited.
As we have found with our audience, Blood Red Rage, many of the members of our women's division, people have difficulty deciding who they want to root for because they love so many of them. You can talk to Alien Lee there specifically about their love for pretty much every member of our women's divisions here at Power Overdrive Wrestling.
Zee-Rho-Eight, created by Dr. Yao, a wrestling fan from the moment she was turned online, is still reeling perhaps from this Sunday's loss of her Cosmic Division Championship, as Evocative escaped the cage in the cage match. But that does not tell the entire story. You would say anyone can escape a cage, and that is perhaps true. But it's also worth noting that this last week on Overdrive Unlimited, leading up to that cage match, Evocative delivered Zee-Rho-Eight's first pinfall loss here in Power Overdrive Wrestling. So she has also pinned the former champion, not just escaped a cage.
That is correct. That is correct. The first woman to pin Zee-Rho-Eight ever was evocative in a fantastic display. Had to hit 2 of her finishers, the Kiss of Death, but did the job. And one of the only people to ever escape from Program F5. Which, to be honest, if she had not escaped from that Program F5, I think Evocative would have taken the pin that day, because no one is kicked out of it.
That is a match ender, a life ender. Here we are. Let's see what comes of this grudge match. Oh, Diamond immediately exiting the ring.
Going for a bear hug, reversing it. Zee-Rho-Eight going for her own bear hug. Diamond fighting out of it.
Diamond showing some good agility here early. Slides back into the ring. Tries to use that momentary advantage and doesn't get to.
It's a big snap suplex.
Oh, there we are into the gut wrench.
Lifts Diamond up into a slam.
Maybe into another here.
Going into a second.
Yet another gut wrench slam there. Looks like Diamond is going maybe early and often to Zee-Rho-Eight's favorite vacation spot, Suplex City. We'll see. There we are. Little life now. Hurricane Rana there. Chopping away at Zee-Rho-Eight's legs.
Sending Zee-Rho-Eight to the ropes. The drop down. And a leg lariat. Does not take Zee-Rho-Eight down. But does stop her in her tracks for a moment. Big knee could have decimated Diamond there. Diamond again striking, but not knocking the robot down with a big crossbody.
A snap suplex there from Zee-Rho-Eight. She once more shows off the strength that resides in those mechanical servos of hers. The neck crank there. Imagine your neck being ripped apart. Elbows planted, but Diamond's got a boot to her knee. Oh, she misses the drop kick. That missed drop kick could be a huge part of this story. Oh, and there it is. Diamond reeling from having her head smashed into the turnbuckle.
Clothesline, kick to the midsection there. Goes for the Diamond Cutter.
Diamond Cutter, but pushed out, pushed away by Zee-Rho-Eight. Oh, look at this.
Protecting her face, not something that we often see here in POW. Oh.
What a smart move. Zee-Rho-Eight just laying in big right hands, punishing Diamond Firestone.
Going for another gut wrench slam.
Planting Diamond on the ground. Diamond looking for the jawbreaker. Not that Zee-Rho-Eight has much of a jaw to break. Oh, she's going to that
Hurricane Rana. Gets caught. Oh, you hate to see it. Fireman's carry.
Zee-Rho-Eight
picking her up one more time. Big deadlift into a power bomb. And the cover. Kicks out at 2.
Oh, Diamond's not done yet. We still haven't seen that program F5. Zee-Rho-Eight psyching herself up. Slapping herself. Maybe trying to get those mechanical synapses to fire right. There's a boot to the face. Or face plate, as it were. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. With a big right hand.
Every time Zee-Rho-Eight grabs her.
Goes to the mat, wrenching
here.
that arm. Oh, but Diamond able to roll through into a head scissors toss.
Again, showing that that agility of hers is equal in every bit to Zee-Rho-Eight's strength.
Ripping the arm slightly out of socket there, potentially with that devastating hip toss.
Clothesline after drop kick. Maybe going for that. Nope.
Not
We might
quite
see
yet.
the Diamond Cutter.
Oh,
Oh, but Zee-Rho-Eight maybe playing possum there in the corner.
big tackle clothesline
And
there.
now she waits for it. The program's booting up.
There it
Here
is.
we
She's
are.
up. This could be it, folks. Program
There it
F5. And the 3
Program
count.
F5.exe successfully completed. And the 1, 2, 3 spells the end of Diamond Firestone.
A well-fought match. Diamond hung in there as long as she could. Almost hitting the Diamond Cutter. We have not seen anyone kick out of that move either. Would have been interesting to see if Zee-Rho-Eight had what it took to kick out of a Diamond Cutter delivered or not.
Here is your winner, Zee-Rho.
Zee-Rho-Eight taking out perhaps the first roadblock on her way back to her championship. Keep in mind, Zee-Rho-Eight was the very first holder of the briefcase full of guts. Cashed it in rather quickly for her title match against Victoria Valkyrie, who had just won the title from Cherry Blossom. And she successfully held that title for multiple months until losing it this past Sunday at Ring Royalty in a cage match. Now she may want her chance to get it back just as quickly as she originally got it the first time.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where that goes. See if she's able to climb back up there, reclaim that title. Of course, the briefcase full of guts now in the hands of one Sister Death, who is also here on this show. Could potentially try and hang out. Wait for an opportune moment after Zee-Rho-Eight has an opportunity to decimate someone and strike. Who knows? But with that, we've had another successful episode of Overdrive Unlimited. We thank you all for coming out, guys, gals, friends from beyond the binary. Thank you very much for coming out to Overdrive Wrestling, coming out, supporting us. We always love having you guys out. We do this for fun, but as we always say, we love putting on a show for an audience. You can give us a like, a subscribe on YouTube, give us a follow here on Twitch. We are now affiliates, so we can also take subscriptions. We will be putting up polls shortly to determine everyone's favorite wrestlers here at Power Overdrive Unlimited and provide emotes, custom emotes based on those wrestlers. Thank you again for coming out today. We appreciate the support. Until next time, this is a big goodbye from me, Eric Powers.
And myself.
You cut out there a little bit. TW, give us that one more time.
I apologize. I'm also saying goodbye. I appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful afternoon.
Absolutely. And until next time, you guys stay powerful.